So you just started playing this game, and you basically want to go for the pay-to-win weapons, but you don't want to pay for that, so you decided to grind. So the best way to actually do this is probably one of the guys that I'm going to be telling you about. Number one is what is going to be your loadout. Okay, so the first primaries you mainly want to choose for are the M870, the AR-15, the AK-47, or the crossbow. These guns are extremely good for different types of players. Crossbow, it is incredibly strong with every single shot doing a deadly amount of damage, meaning either one-shotting to at least 2 or 3 shotting every single infected. But it has a hell of a load of reload time. So if you're really good with accuracy and basically just wanting to kill as infected from far away as possible before they get to you, go for the crossbow. But it does require a little bit of skill to actually master, be able to predict infected's movements. Next up is the M870. If you are not that good with accuracy or fire rating weapons, the M870 is probably for you. This gun does a deadly amount of damage within a close proximity when infected are basically closing in on you. This gun does a ton of damage, has a lot of ammo, and is basically the little brother version of the Spaz. So if you're not that good at basically long range weapons, then go for this gun. Now the other weapons that you may want to choose for are the AK. Now the AK-47 is actually really good with accuracy, fire rate, ammunition, and firepower. This gun is really strong, but it's just the fact that it literally is kind of a little bit shadowed by the AR-15. The AR-15 has pinpoint accuracy, meaning you can literally headshot infected with clear accuracy and no hesitation with the bullets going all over the place by literally just going up to them and just shooting them. This gun has no bullets that just go everywhere. They are on pinpoint. So if you are really good with accuracy or what's it called, with fire rate weapons or whatever, then go for this one or the crossbow, the AR-15 or the crossbow. Now that you've selected whatever primary you would like, the next thing is of course like the secondary, which could be Python. Third is machete if you want. That's basically a backup against the tanglers. The next was armor is speed armor or light armor, obviously. And then finally utilities, you can choose speed cola, whatever it was called, Bloxy cola, but who calls it that? But basically, yeah, that's mainly what your loadout is going to be. Now next up is what mode and maps do you want to play on? First off, we're going to talk about maps. The maps you do not want to play on are specifically Apocalypse Park, and I'm not too sure about Union Cave because it is a really small map as well. Now, the maps that you mainly want to play on are Construction Site, Colossal Camp, and Swamp. And I'm pretty sure another one that I'm not remembering off the top of my head. Salty Sea Harbor, it is my favorite map, but it's just the fact that it's a little bit close quarters, so you mainly don't want to go for it. Mainly those other three that I just talked about: Construction Site, Colossal Camp, and especially the Swamp map. Now that you've chosen what maps that you actually want to go for, or looking for, as you can say, the main question is what modes do you want to play on? The mode that I would highly do not recommend to actually play on is Rapid Infection. This might sound like a map that, or mode that you actually want to play on because I mean it's crawlers, but the thing is that they one-shot you, they jump around all crazy like, and more or less there's hundreds of them that they can eventually sneak up on you and get the insta-kill on. Do not go for this mode. It is a complete waste of time. It is a very small little time mode that do not go for. The modes that you mainly want to go for is kind of strange that I'm going to be talking about, but mainly Arena, Escalation possibly, I'm not too sure about that one, and then finally Campaign, mainly Arena and Campaign. The reason it's going to be Arena and Campaign, mostly because they last a lot longer than all the other like survival and rescue modes. Arena and Campaign allow you to basically last a lot longer, kill a ton more zombies without the time like ending that fast, and more or less allow you to kill infected a lot longer and a lot faster. Now, the main question is how much XP do you get per infected? I'm not too sure by myself, but I do think at the top of my head that every single infected is either 1 XP to at least 10 XP to minimum. Now, I'm not too sure if it applies to Juggernauts or Banshees the same way, but I do know is that if you do win, you do get bonus XP. So Arena and Campaign may not be the best, but when you're continuously killing infected over and over and over, these maps may be the ones for you. Now, if you don't want to be basically last that long in Arena and Campaign because you feel like you will do badly, then go for the regular modes like Survival, Rescue, And then if you actually do see arena and campaign, go for them as well. Do not be afraid that you're not going to be able to win the mode. Just be afraid that you're not going to get that many kills. The main thing you want to go for are many zombie kills. Just run around all crazy, like killing as many affected as fast as possible without trying to, like, I don't know, let your teammates die that fast, because once they die, your chances of going to be able to succeed are decrease and decrease and decrease. But if you manage to save them, then your chances of winning the game or lasting a lot longer actually increase more as the time goes on. So mainly the modes that you mainly want to go for are rescue, survival, arena, and campaign. They last a long time, able to get a lot of kills, and if you do win rescue or survival, then you actually do get bonus XP, while arena and campaign, if you don't win them by like doing the field cans or getting the kills as fast as possible, you eventually do not win. But with the amount of kills you do have, you will be able to level up, or not level up, but get to those contract weapons as fast and as little time as possible. So if you really just want to get XP as fast as possible without wasting much time, go for arena, campaign, rescue, and survival. They will give you a ton of XP just by completing them and just by getting a crap ton of kills. And when I mean a crap ton of kills, you mainly want to go for 20 or like more kills, mainly like 30 or more kills, you know. Just try to get as many kills as possible before the game ends. Hopefully this guide actually did help you out, and I'll see you guys when I'm at age 42.